Okay, y'all. This is a wrap up, somewhat of a wrap up of the 5-coin 10-row hunt. 324 Denvers, the Buffalo nickel, which I've made a short on. It's a 1937. It's got a 4 readable date, and it was minted in Philly. Let's see. Got a little bit of a horn. You have a 46. And this is the Philly minted one. 57. And this is Denver. The rest back here are going to be some type of die chip, except for these are going to be the Keelboat, Pacific View. I think I have one bison. 2 bisons at 2025. I'm trying to get a good angle on that. First, these are die chips, which I've got kind of set up. So we're going to do that here in just a second. I'm going to pause it and get the camera into the tripod and show y'all the die chips. Okay, y'all, I'm using the quarter to focus. So here's going to be the Buffalo. It's upside down. I'm saying to the side. So there's the date, the designer's initials. There's some details left on the feathers, his braid. You got about 70% horn. So it might be an F6. No 3-legged. You can make the tail coming around, out and around. Unfortunately, that it's touching the rim. I think that might have been commonplace. So that's that one. This is 46. Got a little rim ding on the rim. So yeah, as you can tell, it's filling the head. And we got the 57. There's the D. And there's 57. And then we're going to start off with these. These have die chips in the letters on the reverse. You can see on the M right there. Right up in here, where it's filled in. I think that was it on here. Same thing, just a little bit of die chip and netium right there. Okay, this one. This can be just a little tiny die chip right inside that old Monticello, and that's the only thing I saw in that spot. Keelboat, view, okay. Let's start with this stack. So we have an early stage of the beehive. It's starting to form on the outer edge, but you can barely make out the outer lines going back into the building. We got our early stages. It's hard for me to see it from this angle. Got a little bitty piece here, then it's starting to raise it right up in here. And we have the FS beehive right there. So FS beehive we're going to have, by the way. And here's another one. Exact same thing. It's a little bit closer to the building, a little bit tighter. How's that on that one? You see the beginning of it right up in here, early stage. A class 1 beehive, which means it's probably going to be one master beehive in this area. If I can find a match to it, I would know. Let me see, what year was that one? I'll show you all the year, so it's okay. 2006 Philly. I missed my cloth for doing this. And then if I know 2009, by the way. 2006 in Denver. And in Denver, we actually have an early beehive die stage. So this only way, the only was to find the early onset of the beehive. And here's an early die stage, beehive die stage, right up in here. A bit of raised metal, but not much. So it's just starting to break in the life of the die. And I think that was, and got a little tiny beehive here of stage 1. The secondary stage starting to form up on the outer edge. So it'll be a class 2. The class 1 is the early stage of a class 2 beehive. This is a class 1 early stage. That was it on that one. Now this is the fun one to find. You find it here and here. You have a piece of markings joining together. So eventually this whole section fell. The pieces are in that die started to crumble off and fall. If I was to guess, it'd be a class 1 beehive, but it's going to be a big one. As in going between here and here. And it's a medium size. With about a third of it here. Well, yeah, it's about what, if you can, where the center would be a third here and a third there. With the rest of it, no, a quarter. Quarter here and a quarter there with the rest of it. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. I'm taking notes. Here's an early stage beehive. It's already starting to form here. The pattern comes out like this and curves back in and ties in at this spot. I wish I could find those so I can confirm. So here's the same thing. A little tiny piece here, and the rest of the crack was starting to form. These things move with a rapid amount of pressure and speed that the dies begin to fail. These beehives. Also, I think it's the way they make them, because these are CNC machined. This will be a class 1. It's already on set. Here it's already started. And then you got the rest of the metal coming in right there. Where's this one? Oh, not yet. And here we have a completed beehive. It's a small one. It's hard to see if it's got more to it. I'm not going to zoom the scope in while I'm making this video. But that's a small one. These are going to be all small ones. That one looks like that could be more coming to it. But I think it's more or less a crack running from here to here. Oh, I threw a crack. One with the crack on. While you're looking at coins, look for cracks on the bill for going from the corner to the rim. So this one started and just stopped right there. So it'll be a tiny piece of it. It could probably develop more. I don't know. I'd like to find out. So here's one. It's got two small layers, small class 2, but there's more of it coming all the way up to here. Those are the kind I'm looking for. Because I'm envisioning to make a web page. Here we just have it right here, and that was it on this coin. I'm not showing y'all the years because I'm trying not to make the videos too long. Here's another class 2. Got a straight piece, then it curves out. A secondary one curves out. That's going to be a class 2. That's a small one. This one. There we go, a little die chip in the text in the O. Here's another one, more of the die chip in the letter O. And here we are, the last. Okay, this one has a class 3 beehive. You got one here, one there, then a third one forming right there. This is a class 3 beehive, medium size. Occupies about a third of the building on that side. Here's a class 2. You can see the outer edge right here. And this secondary one forming there. It looks like a third one starting. So possibly there's another one after this down the line, a couple thousand down, where it becomes a class 3 beehive. And this is a nice size class 2. So you have the main one here. Then you got a little shallow secondary one coming off. This is a nice size class 2. It's almost full of steps at that to boot. So that's going to be on this video on this knuckle hunt. Appreciate all y'all, all followers. People who signed up here the last couple of months. It's kind of slowed down. I do not know why. But please share, like, leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel, you haven't subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost you a dime. I'm not going to be a person who's going to set up members only channel. As I do videos, they will get posted. So the next thing I got to do is my core change report, and that's going to come up next. Y'all have a good evening.